You think you know history? What if I told you the true architects of ancient civilizations aren't the names whispered in textbooks, but the forgotten geniuses whose groundbreaking work shaped everything from pyramids to republics? Stay tuned, because you're about to meet the hidden figures who changed the world but you've never heard of. These individuals made monumental contributions that were equally instrumental in shaping the trajectories of ancient civilizations. It is precisely these often overlooked individuals that we will talk about today. Join us as we uncover the compelling stories of ancient historical figures who you may very well have never heard of. They are not mere footnotes in history. These are people whose innovations, philosophical insights, and unwavering dedication played pivotal, if understated, roles in constructing the very foundation of the world we live in. Let us turn our attention to Hypatia of Alexandria. Born between approximately 350 and 370 CE, she was an intellectual titan during an era when opportunities for women in higher learning were severely limited. Hypatia distinguished herself as a preeminent mathematician, astronomer, and philosopher, operating within one of the ancient world's most significant intellectual centers, the Library of Alexandria. She was not merely a student of these disciplines, she was a revered teacher, a prolific innovator, and a leading authority in her fields. Consider the remarkable image of a woman in the 4th century CE delivering public lectures, inventing sophisticated tools such as the astrolabe for astronomical study, and providing insightful commentaries on the foundational works of Euclid and Ptolemy. Her enduring legacy stands as a powerful testament to the profound influence a single individual can exert upon the world, irrespective of prevailing societal constraints. She boldly expanded the frontiers of human knowledge in an age that sought to circumscribe the intellectual agency of women. Our next figure transports us further back in time, to ancient Egypt, to an individual whose name evokes a sense of mythic grandeur, Imhotep. If you have encountered his name, it is perhaps from cinematic portrayals, which, while entertaining, fall short of capturing his profound historical significance. Imhotep was far more than a high priest. He was a polymath who served as chief minister to Pharaoh Djoser during the 3rd dynasty, approximately 2667 to 2648 BCE. Ponder the breadth of his roles: minister, physician, and architect. His most celebrated accomplishment: the design and construction of the step pyramid at Saqqara, widely recognized as the first monumental stone building in recorded history. Prior to his innovations, tombs were primarily constructed from mud brick. He revolutionized architectural practices, thereby laying the essential groundwork for all subsequent pyramid construction. So profound was his impact that he was later deified as a god of medicine and healing. Such was the magnitude of his influence. What is particularly compelling about Hypatia is her remarkable ascent to intellectual prominence in a predominantly male-dominated academic sphere, a testament to her extraordinary intellect and resolute determination. Her narrative offers a powerful affirmation that any individual, regardless of their background or circumstance, possesses the capacity to leave an indelible mark. Similarly, Imhotep's achievements are no less impressive, exemplifying the remarkable versatility and genius characteristic of ancient minds. These were not merely intelligent individuals, they were visionary trailblazers who transcended conventional thinking and irrevocably altered their respective worlds. Next, we journey to the heart of the Mali Empire, to the brilliant architect Abu Ishaq Ibrahim al-Sahili. Al-Sahili, often simply known by his surname, lived in the 14th century, a period often considered the late ancient or early medieval. He was a distinguished Andalusian architect and scholar from Granada, whose exceptional talent caught the attention of the legendary Mansa Musa, the immensely wealthy emperor of the Mali Empire, during Musa's famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 CE. Impressed by al-Sahili's mastery of architecture, Mansa Musa extended a personal invitation for him to return to Mali. Upon his arrival in West Africa, al-Sahili's genius truly blossomed. He is widely credited with designing some of the most iconic and enduring structures of the Mali Empire, including the majestic Jinguereba Mosque in Timbuktu and the Sankore Mosque. These structures were not merely places of worship. They swiftly became vibrant centers of Islamic scholarship, trade and culture, drawing scholars and merchants from across the Islamic world. Constructed primarily from mud brick and wood, al-Sahili's designs introduced a new level of sophisticated urban architecture to the region, characterized by their soaring minarets, intricate plasterwork, and grand-scale techniques perfectly adapted to the local environment and materials. The Jinguereba Mosque, in particular, stands as a testament to Timbuktu's golden age, a beacon of learning and commerce that continues to inspire. The lasting impact of al-Sahili's architectural vision is profound, not just in individual buildings, but in shaping the urban landscape and intellectual centers of a vast empire. He effectively synthesized advanced architectural knowledge from Andalusia with local building traditions, forging a distinct and enduring style that influenced generations. Despite his immense contribution to the cultural and physical development of the Mali Empire, his name remains largely unrecognized outside of specialized historical discourse. His work powerfully illustrates how individuals, through their specialized skills and creative brilliance, can bridge cultures and leave an indelible mark on civilization, even when their names do not reverberate through popular history. Moving to the ancient Near East, let us consider Kudurru-Nahhunte, an Elamite king of the 12th century BCE. While not a household name, Kudurru-Nahhunte's actions had monumental repercussions across Mesopotamia. His kingdom, Elam, located in modern-day Iran, was a long-standing rival of Babylonia. In approximately 1158 BCE, Kudurru-Nahhunte launched a decisive campaign against Babylon, defeating its king, Zababa-Shuma-Iddin. More significantly, he carried off the famous stele of Hammurabi's code and the statue of the god Marduk from Babylon to Elam as spoils of war. This act was not merely a military victory, it was a profound symbolic blow to Babylonian power and a testament to Elamite ascendancy. Kudurru-Nahhunte's seizure of these sacred and foundational objects forced a period of instability and decline upon Babylon, creating a power vacuum that ultimately paved the way for new political alignments in the region. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest and most complete written legal codes, remained in Elam for centuries until it was rediscovered much later. His military prowess and strategic decision to appropriate these key cultural artifacts fundamentally altered the geopolitical landscape of Mesopotamia for generations. He wasn't simply a conqueror, he was a strategic actor whose actions had profound and lasting cultural and political consequences, often overlooked in the broader narrative of Mesopotamian history. Finally, let us turn to a figure from early Roman history, whose actions are foundational, yet whose personal story is often obscured by myth: Lucius Junius Brutus. According to tradition, Brutus lived in the 6th century BCE and is credited with leading the revolt that overthrew the last king of Rome, Tarquinius Superbus, thereby ushering in the Roman Republic. This was not a minor political coup. It was a seismic shift from monarchy to a system of republican governance, a system that would endure for nearly 5 centuries and profoundly influence Western political thought. Brutus is famously depicted as sacrificing his own sons when they conspired to restore the monarchy, embodying the ultimate commitment to the nascent republic's ideals. While the precise historical details of his life are debated by scholars, his symbolic importance as the founder of the Roman Republic is undeniable. He personified the Roman virtues of civic duty and unwavering dedication to the state above personal ties. His actions established the very framework of Roman law, governance, and civic identity that laid the groundwork for its vast empire. He represents the principle that a single individual, through an act of profound conviction, can fundamentally alter the course of an entire civilization, establishing principles that resonate millennia later. Al-Sahili's architectural legacy speaks to cross-cultural exchange and enduring design. Kudurru-Nahhunte's strategic impact highlights the often forgotten players in geopolitical shifts. And Lucius Junius Brutus embodies the radical act of founding a new political order, These were not merely intelligent individuals, they were visionary trailblazers who transcended conventional thinking and irrevocably altered their respective worlds. To reiterate, we have explored the extraordinary lives of Hypatia, a beacon of intellectual light in ancient Alexandria; Imhotep, the revolutionary Egyptian polymath whose architectural innovations stand eternal; Abu Ishaq Ibrahim al-Sahili, the brilliant Andalusian architect whose designs profoundly shaped the iconic cities of the Mali Empire; Kudurru-Nahhunte, the formidable Elamite king whose actions reshaped Mesopotamian power dynamics; and Lucius Junius Brutus, the legendary founder of the Roman Republic. These individuals, though perhaps not as widely known as some of their more famous contemporaries, have bequeathed legacies that continue to inspire, educate, and testify to the limitless potential of human intellect and endeavor. Did these revelations about history's often unacknowledged architects resonate with you? If this video has stimulated your curiosity, please consider liking this video and, of course, subscribing to this channel.